Question number 6, we're going to have a few integration by parts here, right? We're going to kind of knock down that x to the third power. So this is actually a good one. I know that in class I kind of poo-pooed the column integration, right? So derivatives and like integrals, right? So we can easily take derivatives with x to the third power. We can easily take integrals of cosine of x. Right? We're just going to do these things a lot of times, right? So if we took the derivative of x cubed, we'd get 3x squared. If we took the antiderivative of cosine, we're going to get the sine of x. If we took the derivative of 3x squared, we're going to end up with 6x. If we took the antiderivative of sine, we're going to get negative cosine. If we took the derivative of 6x, we're going to end up with 6. Took the antiderivative of negative cosine, we're going to end up with negative sine of x. And then this is how we know to stop, right? We get to a 0 on this left side, and the antiderivative of negative sine would be cosine again. All right, so for column integration, so we kind of alternate our positives and negatives, right? Positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. And then we just multiply diagonally, right? So I would get x cubed sine of x minus 3x squared times negative cosine, right? So minus minus, so we're going to end up with a plus. So we're going to end up with plus 3x squared cosine of x. We're going to get then plus 6x times negative sine. So we have a minus 6x sine of x. And then finally we have this is a minus, that's a really poorly written minus, minus 6 cosine x. All right, so we can't combine anything here. If this were an indefinite integral, we would just throw a plus c on at the end. But we have a 0 to pi that we're evaluating at. And so this is, child's play at this point, right? We would have this. And so anything that pi is going to give a 0 for, I'm not even going to worry about. Right, so the sine of pi is 0. So this is going to be gone. This is also going to be gone. Right, so we're going to get a 3 pi squared. Cosine of pi is equal to -1. Right, minus 6 times -1. So this becomes negative 3 pi squared plus 6. Right, and then when I plug in zeros, right, so if I subtract this entire thing with zeros in it, right, anything with an x is just going to be gone. Right, so that's gone, that's gone, that's gone. So we're going to get minus 6 times the cosine of 0. 6 times the cosine of 0 is 6 times 1. So we're going to get minus 6 times 1. So those things cancel out. And we're just left with negative 3 pi squared as our answer.